mean blackmail?
Never mind.
What did Craig do to Katie?
Look, I'm serious. Just forget it. Katie would kill me if she knew about my big mouth.
So Craig put his sister right in the line of fire.
I shouldn't have told you anything.
You didn't tell me anything.
Then maybe it's best we keep it that way.
So Craig blackmailed Katie, and you're gonna let him get away with it?
Listen, Dusty, I hate this guy. And if I could stop him, I would. But he's got us over a barrel.
All right, well, you gotta back up. I might be able to help you, but I need to know the whole story.
It's not gonna work.
Well, why warn him?
I mean, you know it's not that easy. Like I said, you know it's not that easy. He's slippery. He always finds a way to get himself out of a jam.
Well, he won't get out of this jam. Let's make it happen.
Not if it puts Katie in danger.
Katie's already in danger. Are you gonna stop it?
Hell yeah, I want to stop it. All right, it all started when Spencer McKay was killed. Craig was behind it. He was in cahoots with Spencer and framed me for a fake murder.
Why would Craig do that?
To get Katie desperate enough to do whatever he wanted. Once he had me going to jail for murder and Henry charged with stealing the evidence, he make Katie desperate enough and to sacrifice anything to save us.
Well, how do you go about it?
Okay, we contacted Katie anonymously on her computer, said he had the power to clear me and Henry. But first, she had to, promise to do something for him in return. When she made that promise, and all our problems would go away. It's not funny.
No, but what'd you have to do for him?
She had to give him an alibi. So we could beat the charge that he tried to blow up Paul Ryan.
I was wondering how he did that.
Listen, man, she didn't want to do that. I don't see what's so freaking funny about this, man. She didn't want to do it. She didn't want to go through with this. If she refused, he would have found another way to land me back in jail.
Yeah, he had a gun to your head.
I hate this guy. But he's got us in a box.
Not necessarily. There's got to be a way to put this dude in jail.
Oh, wait. No, man, you cannot go to the cops and tell them I just told you.
Don't worry. I'm not going to go to the cops. I'll handle it myself.
I love you, Lucy. You're my daughter. And I want nothing more than to restore my family.
I don't know if that's possible.
I know I haven't earned much trust over the years. But can't you see a way to give your father another chance? Let me try to make up for all the times that I've hurt you.
I still hold you responsible for Bryant's death. That's why I took Johnny. Because I didn't want the same thing to happen to him, too.
Don't you understand? I blame myself for Bryant's death as much as you do. That's why I would rather die than put Johnny in harm's way. And that's why it's so important for us to work this out.
Do you promise to stop fighting with Dusty over who's going to raise Johnny?
I promise that I can try. It's not going to be easy, but I promise you that I will work with Dusty to find an equitable solution.
I'm willing to try. But I have no idea what Dusty's gonna do. He's focused on one thing right now, and that's Johnny's health, making sure he gets better.
Then we'll start there. Doing what's best for Johnny. Once he gets better, God willing, well, he just has to get better.
I'm sorry. I promised myself I wouldn't do this.
You love him. You're scared. I know the feeling.
I can't imagine what it's been like for you the last few months. Since he was diagnosed. And I'm so glad that you brought him back here.
I hope I made the right call.
Can we try to make this right? I know we can work this out. If we put Johnny first.
All right.
Good. That's all I can ask. One step at a time.
I have to ask, is this what's been eating you up the past few weeks? Do you know something about Brian?
My problems didn't start with him, but,
But what?
he didn't make it any easier.
What do you mean?
This one night, a while ago, he kissed me.
And you didn't say anything?
What was I gonna say, you know? At first, I was like, oh my God, is this even really happening? I didn't know what to do. And then it happened again.
Oh my God.
I know. But the second time, it was on New Year's, and that was all my fault.
What do you mean?
I had been drinking.
What?
Mom, I know. It was a mistake. I was out of control. I kissed Brian. Noah saw. Noah went after Brian. It wasn't a mugging. It was Noah.
I can't believe this. Why were you drinking,
Mom,
Luke? You know how dangerous...
I know. I made a mistake.
When did all this start happening between you and Brian?
Before Thanksgiving.
Sweetie, you should have told me. You should have told someone.
Yeah, but Grandmother was so happy. What was I supposed to do? Drop a bomb and ruin her life? And I tried to get Brian to tell her the truth, but he said he didn't want to hurt her.
Well, that's exactly what he did. He was the one person she could count on. How could he do this to her?
Well, he really cares about her. He helped her through the surgery. He was doing everything he could to help her get well.
I'm just so angry at all the lies he's told us.
I know, and I was too. But the more I got to know him, the more I realized that he's really not a bad guy. He's a very good person. It's just, when it comes to sexuality, he's just really messed up.
My poor mother.
The truth is, I've had these feelings all my life. It's part of who I am.
So you're telling me that you are bisexual? You're telling me you're homosexual?
I don't like to use labels.
You have misrepresented yourself to me.
I never meant to hurt you, Lucinda.
That's what you've done.
I know. And I'm sorry. I thought I had her under control. That I could deal with it.
It? What? How?
By acknowledging that I made a mistake. That Luke and I agreed to put it behind us. And maybe now you and I can too.
What are you saying? That I'm supposed to enter into this pact of denial that you have?
No. I'm not suggesting that at all. In fact, I think it's better if everything is out in the open.
But our marriage, it's a lie. It's a lie, predicated on a lie. And all the time that I wanted sex, you're avoiding sex because you told me that, it's good for my health, good for my recovery. And all that while it's because I'm a woman. And you're not physically attracted to me.
That's not true.
Of course it's true. It's true. So that all the while that I was dreaming and thinking about having sex with my new husband was thinking about having sex with my grandson.
It's a lot more complicated than that.
Yes, I bet it is. Well, let's uncomplicate it in true Harvard Business School style, or should I say Princeton. Are you, right now, still physically attracted to Luke? Yes or no?
Yes, I am.
At least we're getting at the truth now.
But it doesn't have to be an either-or situation, Lucinda. It doesn't mean that I don't love you. I do. But I hope we can get past this.
Not on your life. No. Go upstairs. Pack your stuff.